So what a thrilling way to get off a finals day. Wonderful, wonderful women's doubles final. Next up is mixed doubles, and it's the only final today to feature the number 1 and 2 seeds. And the last time the number 1 and 2 seeds met in a mixed doubles Super Series final was 18 months ago. It's not as common as you think. Then, of course, we've got men's singles, and Chen and Victor Axelsen do battle. They've both won 1 Super Series title so far. One will leave Delhi with a second. Then it's men's doubles, and it's a repeat of the final from a year ago, all Indonesian affair. And then we finish with women's singles, and it is a repeat of the Olympic final. Carolina Marin, the 2-time world champion, who beat Pusala Venkata Sindhu in Rio last year. They do battle once again, but of course it's home ground for Pusala Venkata Sindhu. Well, as far as the mixed doubles draw was concerned, we had 7 different nations involved from quarter-final stage. The number 1 and the number 2 seeds, both from China. And they've made it all the way through to the final, as I say. But let's make mention of the Olympic silver medalists, the number 4 seeds, Chan Peng-soon and Go Liu-ying. Sadly had to withdraw from yesterday's match due to illness to Go Liu-ying. Incidentally, all 4 semi-finalists, the top 4 seeds. Now, that's only happened in this mixed doubles and the women's singles, the only 2 draws here in Delhi where the top 4 seeds made it through to the semi-final stage. So the world number 1s, Siwei and Qingchen, up against the defending champions. Yeah, the Chinese fans are in.
Another big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Huang and Yaqiong, China.
So last year's champions, the number 2 seeds, Lu Kai and Huang Yaqiong, contesting a 3rd final in 3 tournaments this year. The defending champions. Yes, they won the first Super Series event of the year, the All England Championships in Birmingham, having lost in the final of the German Grand Prix Gold the week before the All England. The world number 1s and the defending champions, the number 1 and the number 2 seeds. So the introduction's complete. And umpire Apinda Sabawal will do the toss of the coin. There we go. Nice shining BWF coin there for the toss. And the choice goes to the world number 1s. Quite clear they want to start this near side of the court.
Come here. Huang.
Well, I was saying that the number 1 and 2 seeds don't make it through to the final as often as you would expect. The last time that we had the number 1 and 2 seeds contest a Super Series final was 2015 Korean Open, 18 months ago, when Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei beat Tantoy Ahmad and Liliana Nasir. Zheng Siwei, he's an exciting player, the 20-year-old born in Wenzhou in Xinjiang province on the east coast of China. They became world number 1s on the 22nd of December, so this is their 15th consecutive week as world number 1s. Qingchen is 19 years of age, born in Mozhou in eastern Guangdong province. And she has won 6 Super Series titles, 3 of them in the mixed doubles with her partner of today. And as you can see, they've only had to play 2 matches to get through to today's final. I was telling you about that walkover against the Olympic silver medalist yesterday due to illness of Go Li Ying. And they also had a walkover against their teammates Wang Yilu and Du Jue in the second round. He's a tall man, is Lu Kai, 191. That's just over 6'3", born in Nanning in Guangxi province in southern China. They're at a career high at the moment, enjoying their 3rd week at number 4 in the world. His partner Wang Yaqiong, well, she's 23 years of age. And last year in the final, they beat Ricky Widianto and Puspita Orishidili in 2 straight games. In fact, they're making their 4th consecutive appearance here at the Indian Open. They've been big supporters of this event. In the first 2 rounds, they beat qualifiers. And then in the quarterfinal, when they were match point up, their opponents, Dremen and Dimolva, retired injured. In the semi-final, they beat the married couple, Chris and Gadaby Adcock, in a repeat of the All England semi-final, and beat them much more comfortably in just 31 minutes. So this is the 7th meeting between these 2 pairs. Of the previous 6, you can see the world number 1s have won on 5 occasions. In fact, the last 4 occasions that they've played, the last time was in the group stage of those Super Series finals in Dubai. Well, as we look at our court officials that I was telling you about, I can tell you that the last all Chinese mixed doubles Super Series final was in Australia last year, and it involved the same 2 pairs. And on that occasion, it was the now All England champions Lu Kai and Wang Yaqiong who won.
Yes, please.
Well, it's guaranteed a 3rd consecutive mixed doubles title here in India.
Ladies and gentlemen,
China.
on my right, Qingchen and Zheng Siwei, China. And on my left, Lu Kai, Huang, China. Huang Qing to serve to Chen Qingchen, love all, play.
So the All England champions, the defending champions here at the Indian Open, get this mixed doubles final underway. And I say it'll be a 3rd consecutive title too. Mixed doubles title to a pair from China, because 2 years ago it was Liu Cheng and Bao Yixing that won here in Delhi. A lucky net cord there from Chen Siwei.
2-love.
This, in fact, the world number 1s, this is their 7th Super Series tournament final. 6 last year, including 5 back-to-back between Australia and the French. They won 3 Super Series titles last year. Japan, French and Super Series finals. They had an incredible year, and when you consider they were both 19 when they were winning all those titles and reaching finals last year, and both 19 when they became world number 1s. Well, Well, by their own very high standards as world number ones, they had a disappointing All England as number one seeds. They lost in the second round to
5-1.
teammates, qualifiers, Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping, who then lost in the quarter-final. Oh, it's gone miles long.
Service over. 2-5.
Well, as far as the defending
6-2.
champions are concerned, this is their 5th Super Series tournament final. An interesting statistic, they've only won 3 of the previous 4 finals. They've not actually lost a Super Series final. If you think I'm
7-2.
talking double Dutch, but they actually gave a walkover
Chen.
to their opponents in the 2015 Singapore Super Series event, so they didn't actually contest the final. They got through to the final but didn't contest it. So haven't actually lost in a Super Series tournament final.
Service over. 3-7.
That's well taken.
Ball.
Oh yes. Lu Kai taking command of the rally. Good drive. Look how he moves forward. Takes it early.
4-7.
Very, very good anticipation from Lu Kai. Oh, what a return of serve. That's amazing.
Service over. 8-4. Look, guy. All right. Don't go. Play.
Was drifted wide. Now, of course, this pair are attempting to win back-to-back Super Series titles, having already won the All England.
5-9.
Last pair to achieve that were
Huang.
the Olympic champions, Tantoya Madanilian and Nasia,
Play.
who won China and Hong Kong back-to-back, the last
Play.
2 of the 12 Super Series events at the end of last year. And prior to that, it was the previous Olympic champions, Zheng and Zhao Yunlei, and just happened to be the same 2 Super Series tournaments, 2015 China and
9.
Hong Kong. Good serve. It's just wide.
Service over. 10-6.
So is that.
Service over. 7-10.
Yeah, it was a good return of serve. Oh, well taken off the top of the net. Yes. My goodness, she's so proactive at the front of the court, Qingchen. Always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Look how she took that one off the top of the tape. Wonderful play. And only 8 minutes of this match played to the mid-game interval. It's all happening in double quick time.
Second. 20 seconds. Close. Liu. Press the towel. Towel. 11-7. Play. Service over. 8-11.
Lucky net cord this time for Yaqiong. Trickled over. Well, this is where it all started in Super Series terms are concerned for the now all-England champions. Winning the India Open last year was their first ever Super Series title. Oh, he's proactive again, isn't he?
Ten, 11.
Well, the 4-point deficit has been closed.
11 all.
4 straight points after the mid-game interval.
Service over. 12-11. Play.
Oh, my goodness me.
Service over.
Well, completely different
12
pressures
all.
when you're world number ones. The burden of expectation. Oh, there's a challenge here. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Line judge
Huang challenges called
a
out.
little bit slow to react to that low serve. And I think the body language of the world number ones may have helped to convince the line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Well, Hawkeye says
One
that it
challenge
was clearly
remaining.
short of the front service line.
Service over. 13-12.
They simply cannot afford to hit short to the tall man.
Service over. 13 all.
Yeah, it was really Huang Yaqiong that's set up the rally.
Service over. 14-13.
Yes. Very interesting, directing their attacking play
15-13.
on to Lu Kai. Oh, missed it on some long margin. He's hitting with the drift there, the sideways drift, so it will have been taken even further out.
16-13.
Well, number ones, this pair really burst onto the world scene. They won the World Junior Championships and then reached 14 finals in senior badminton in their first 21 tournaments. That's amazing.
Seventeen, 13. Service over. 14-17.
Well, once again, a little discrepancy as to whether the shuttle should be changed or not. World number ones say they want it changed. The defending champions say no. And the umpires generally agree with the pair that are serving.
Service over. 18-14. Huang, come. Both. You are delaying the game. No, not at all acceptable.
Well, told that they're delaying the game. And Apinder Sabharwal is not having it.
Service over. 15-18. Play. Service over. 19-15.
Well, he's showing the fact that his racket is broken, but that was a great catch by Apinder Sabharwal.
Service over. 16-19.
Oh, he didn't catch it. He hit his chest. I was going to say we could have him in the slips. That's wide. There's a challenge here.
Lu Kai challenges.
No.
Called out.
What does Hawkeye think? Yeah, good challenge. Caught the line.
Correction in 17-19.
good rally. Yeah. The attacking play paying dividends.
Service over, 20, game point, 70.
3 game point opportunities for the world number ones. That's well left, my goodness me.
Service over, 18, 20. Play.
Yeah, clever. 2 game points have been well saved.
19, 20.
But another one remains. Brilliant. Amazing rally. Great awareness, great skills from Lu Kai. That final shot played into the open space. And it wasn't that easy. Look at that commitment there. He was so off balance. And then look at that. That's wonderful vision.
Thank you.
So 20 all. We require extra points until there's a clear
20 all.
2-point winning margin. Well, on a run of 4 straight points, they've saved 3 game points. And now they have a game point themselves, the defending champions Lu Kai and Huang
21.
Yaqiong.
Game point, 20.
Good serve. And it's good placement of the smash though from Qingchen.
Service over, 21 all.
Good, powerful, steep smash.
Service over, 22, 21.
So now a second opportunity to take this opening game for the number 2 seeds and defending champions. And a second game point opportunity is well saved. And I
Service
think
over,
this opening game could be
22
crucial
all.
to the outcome of the match. Pulled out of position. Lu Kai and Huang Yaqiong. Yeah, that was the one that did the damage. The little hold and flick over the head of Huang. Now, a 4th game point
23,
opportunity
22.
for the world number
Play.
ones. brilliant defence. Brilliant from Chen Siwei.
First game won by Zheng Siwei, Chen Qingchen, 24-22.
24-22 in 23 minutes. What an excellent opening game in this mixed doubles final. This is the final rally. Look at that defensive shot. Watch the backswing. Virtually none.
Second game, love all. Play.
So the world number ones having taken that thrilling opening game, 24-22 on their fourth game point opportunity. Well, the defending champions, last year's winners, do have a remarkable record in finals. 9 previous finals throughout their career as a pair, having won 7 of them. And remember, one of those finals they didn't contest. The walkover. So in fact, when they were beaten in the final of the German Grand Prix Gold last month, that was the first final that they played that they'd actually been beaten in.
Service over, 3-1. Play.
Yes. Well, I think from this near side of the court, because of the drift, the players can afford to bring their base position further up the court, which of course means that you can pounce on drives or mid-court shots a lot quicker.
Wow.
That's at least the third time that the two pairs have disagreed about whether the shuttle should be changed or not.
Service over.
I think she was right to go for it, Huang Yaqiong. They're really trying to take the shuttle early at the net. It will perhaps make Qingchen back off slightly. Yeah. That's perfect.
Service over, 6-2.
Oh, that went down very steeply.
Service over, 3-6.
Yeah, all set up with a good return of serve.
Service over, 7-3.
Oh, my word, that's a great smash.
Eight, 3.
Yes, it's developing into a very, very intriguing battle. A battle at the front of the court
Service
between
over.
the two
4-8.
women on courts who can have dominance there. And a battle between the two men. Power and accuracy. Yeah, well worked. This time, the attack very much on Qingchen.
Service over, 9-4.
Yeah, he was ready for it. He was waiting for that drop. Well, had it come over, it would have been dispatched.
10,
My theory
4.
about stepping up in the defence. Look where he's standing. He's in. Good return of serve.
Service over, 5-10. Six, 10.
Great judgment. That's it drop long.
Seven, 10.
No
Service
serve.
over,
It's
11-7.
called shorts. But there's a challenge.
You won't tell him. You didn't call me. You take time.
Yeah. He did put his hand up to say challenge. Well, there is a challenge. So it's not quite mid-game interval yet.
Lukai. Lukai. Come in. Zheng Siwei challenges called out. Come in.
Well, umpire rightly asking the players to return to court. Well, Hawk, I think it's a long way out.
Challenge unsuccessful. Service over. 11-7 interval. One challenge remaining.
So a 4-point advantage for last year's champions here in the second game.
Twenty second. Eleven, 7. Play. Seven.
Amazing defence from Yaqiong. Oh, my goodness, what a rally!
Service over. 8-12.
Yeah, well left.
Service over. 13-8.
Error on the low serve.
Service over. 9-13. Service over. 14-9.
That's a brilliant shot.
15-9.
Just enough pace, just enough downward direction to make it impossible for Qingchen.
Play.
Good return.
Service over. 10-15.
Oh my goodness me.
Service over. 16-10.
Well, everybody's feeling the nerves. Everybody aware of how good the opponent is at returning the serve, and therefore they're forcing the server into error. Well, it's interesting.
17-10.
It was the world number ones who, when they won the toss, chose to start this near side of the court. And if it is going to go to 3 games, and it looks likely to at the moment, they will end the match at their non-preferred end. Oh, look at that net shot, that's perfect.
Service over, 11-17.
Oh, it was going out. Oh, that's landed in.
Service over, 18-11. Play.
Three points away from forcing a third and deciding game. Well long.
$19-11.
That time it drifts long.
Service over, 12-19.
Missed it. Nice idea. They just overdid it.
13-19. Play.
Oh, well, the line judge
Challenges.
changed his
Ball
mind.
in.
First of all, indicated out. Then he called it in. So first of all, it was the world number ones who were going to challenge, and then when the line judge changed his mind, it was the defending champions who challenged. Well, the fact is, the line judge, after first of all indicating that it was out,
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge
on his
remaining.
reflection got it right.
14-19.
Oh, perfect return of serve, gets the net
Service
caught.
over. 20, game point 14.
6 game point opportunities.
Game.
Only needed the one. It's 1 game all.
Second game won
Last
by
year's
Lukai,
champions
Huang,
have won the
21-14.
second
One
game
game
and
all.
force a decider. 21-14. 42 minutes into this final.
Final game, love all. Play.
So everything to play for. World number ones, Chen Siwei. No, he wants to change the shuttle already. And Qingchen
One love.
haven't won a title since they became world number ones. That's a little harsh, isn't it? I've only played one tournament since becoming world number ones.
Service over. One
Prior to this.
all. One.
Great defence from Yaqiong, and again, and again. Oh, that's amazing. Huang Yaqiong under severe pressure. One excellent defensive shot after another. One,
Service over.
two.
Two
In
all.
fact, there'd been one before that at least.
Service over. 3-2. Service over. 3 all.
They took that so early, Lukai. Little push to the mid-court area on his backhand side, and with virtually no backswing of the racket. Take a look at this. Look at that.
4-3.
It's incredible how he generates that power from so little backswing. Took it early again.
Service over. 4 all.
Overdone it.
5-4.
Well, she made that look easy, and I can assure you it wasn't.
Service over. 5 all. Play.
Yeah. There she is again.
6-5.
Oh, a little bit of frustration. Oh, he's going to be spoken to, and he's going to get the yellow card.
Zhang Siwei warning for misconduct.
Yes, he just tapped the nets after he made the error. And the frustration
7-5.
gets a yellow
Play.
card. I've seen worse.
8-5.
4 straight points for Liu Kai and Yaqiong. Oh, clash of rackets. Yeah, that didn't sound too healthy, but they're both looking at the rackets, I can tell you. and
Service
both
over.
seem to
6,
think that they're okay to
8.
continue. Yeah, you could hear the clash quite
Play.
audibly. Yeah,
Service over. 9-6.
well, Chen Siwei wants the court mopped after the dive. Yeah, it's an excellent return of serve, it really is. We always talk in doubles about the mid-court area, just pushing the shuttle past the front court player, but making it land in front of the rear court player. And that was a perfect example.
Thank you. Nine, 6. Play.
Good rally. Yeah. The change of trajectory on the smash there from Chen Siwei. Suddenly hit a flatter smash towards the right shoulder of Wang Yaqiong. Steep to start with, the change of pace, and then look at this, much flatter.
Okay. Quick call.
Well, that might be the longest of this week's doubles final.
Service over. 7-9. Play. Eight, 9. Play.
Oh, unbelievable. Yeah. Oh, he's called out. We've got to challenge that. Yeah, indeed, he has.
Called out.
Well, it was a superb rally, I have to say.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 9 all.
Well, they're not happy with the court attendance. Housework there.
Thank you.
So back level.
Play. Service over. 10, 9.
She's very quick at coming forward,
Play.
Huang Yaqiong. I think she's improved considerably over the last year or so. So this rally is going to decide which of the two pairs
Service over.
has the
10,
advantage
all.
at the change of ends. Oh, crikey. Almost swiped him around the face there while she was trying to get rid of the little bit of wildlife. What was it? Was it a moth or was it a mosquito? Oh, that's almost landed on
11,
the
10,
red carpet
into one.
surround.
Qingchen.
The answer is it's the defending champions who have the advantage at the change of ends, albeit just one solitary point.
Second, 20 second. Please. Eleven, 10. Play. Service over. 11 all.
Well, he
12,
was trying to be positive
11.
on defensive play, Lukai. He's standing his ground. Look. I just mistimed it. No, it wasn't the best of serves.
Service over.
Dispatched with ease from Lukai. Must be very
12
daunting to serve
all.
to. Yeah, look how loose it was. Not what it deserved. Oh! That's sensational. Playing the unexpected.
13, 12.
Obvious shot was straight down the line. Played it back across court and totally deceived the world number ones. Well, the confidence that Lukai and Huang Yaqiong have gained from winning the All England
14,
title,
12.
the first of the Super Series events this year, is quite noticeable. Yeah. Well played from Chen.
Service over. 13, 14. All.
So as the match clock prepares to just tick over the hour mark, it's 1 game all and it's 14 all. goodness, that's commitment.
Service over.
Absolutely launched
15,
himself to keep that
14.
shuttle going down. Look at that. Oh, did well not to touch the net as well.
Oh! 16-14.
Well, she's arrived very, very early, Pusala Venkata Sindhu, for her final, the 5th final of the day.
17-14.
Could be at least another 2 hours before she's due on court. Wide. Well, as I was saying earlier, Lu Kai and Wang Yaqiong do have an incredible
14.
record in finals, and it looks as if they're about to continue that record going. 9 previous finals, defaulted from 1. So won 7 of the 8 finals contested. Yeah, that's nicely done.
Service over. 15-18.
This is a huge point. Yeah, and even when breaking the strings of his racket, plays the winner, Lu Kai. And now the number 2 seeds just 2 points away from a second consecutive Indian Open title and a second consecutive Super Series title, having won the All England last month. Wants to try out the new racket.
Service over. 19-15.
Yeah, well taken. She's a feisty character. She won't be beaten yet. Qingchen.
Service over. 16-19.
Oh! Well, I was about to say what a wonderful shot from Wang Yaqiong. And Siwei replies with an even better shot. She moves forward, but he just guides it across court into the open
17-19.
space. Oh, it's clearly in. My goodness me, that's a bad misjudgment from Siwei.
Service
And
over.
last year's champions on the verge of retaining
20.
their title.
Match point. 70.
3 match point opportunities. And they've done it. 2 consecutive Indian Open titles, 2 consecutive Super Series titles following on from the All England last month. And their astonishing record in finals continues for Lu Kai and Huang Yaqiong.
Well played.
The 9th final
Match won
that
by
they have
Lu Kai,
contested,
Huang, Wang,
and the 8th
22,
title that they
24,
have won.
21, 14, 21, 17.
21-17 in the deciding game, confirms the umpire. An hour and 4 minutes for their victory. Well, Tontowi Akbar and Liliana Nasir won this Indian Open title 3 consecutive times. I wonder whether Lu Kai and Wang Yaqiong, well, let's hope they'll be back next year to try and achieve the same thing. But winning 2 consecutive titles is a major achievement, beating the world number ones in the final. For them, it is a 4th Super Series title, a 2nd this year.
All right, and we saw a very interesting match that just concluded. The mixed double finals. Can we have the players, please? Zheng, Siwei and Chen Q from China, and Lu Kai and Huang Yaqiong, the winners from China. May we request Mr. Ashok Singh, Vice President, Badminton Association of India, to come forward to present the bouquet of flowers and the stole to the players.
That was a nice little touch. Lu Kai just
We will present the bouquet
helping
of
his
flowers
partner
and stole
onto
to the
the
runners-up.
top of the podium there.
Can we give a loud round of applause for Zheng, Siwei and Chen Q from China? And ladies and gentlemen, now the winners, Lu Kai and Huang Wai from China.
So last
Thank
year's
you.
champions retain
And
their title.
congratulations to the winners.
Lu Kai and Huang Yaqiong.
To give away the silver medal, may we request Mr. Billu Seth from Yonex to please come forward and present the silver medal to the runners-up. The silver medal to the runners-up of the mixed doubles. Let's give it up for the runners-up, and to present the gold. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a loud round of applause to the President, Badminton Association of India, Dr. Akhilesh Das Gupta, presenting the gold medal to the winners. Lu Kai and Huang from China. To present the MetLife Trophy, may we request Mr. Sanjeev Sharan, Executive Director, Punjab National Bank, to please come forward and present the MetLife Trophies to the runners-up and the winners. The MetLife Trophy to the winners. Let's give it up for the winners, everybody! And to present the Yonex prize money, may we request Mr. Vikram Dhar, Managing Director, Sunrise India, to please come forward and present the prize money to our runners-up. And the prize money being presented to the winners of the mixed doubles, Lu Kai and Huang, everybody. May we request all our dignitaries to please come forward for a group photograph. Everybody in the stadium, can I hear you make some noise for the winners? Congratulations.
First two finals are both absolute thrillers, both going the full distance. Next match is men's singles, and Victor Axelsen, the number 3 seed, in his third consecutive final here at the India Open. He's lost his 2 previous finals. Today he's up against Qingchen of Chinese Taipei. Then we have the men's doubles and a repeat of last year's final, and then we finish with women's singles and a repeat of the Olympic final in Rio de Janeiro last year. Well, with our next final being men's singles, a chance for us to look at the draw. Quarter-final stage, there were 3 Danish players and 2 from Chinese Taipei. When we got through to semi-finals, we were down to 2 players from Denmark. 3 different nations involved and only 3 seeds because the youngster, Anders Antonsen of Denmark, came through, the only unseeded player at semi-final stage. So, the final, both players have won 1 Super Series title. Qingchen, there he is from Chinese Taipei, won the French Open in 2014. A year later, he reached the final once again. The tall Dane, Victor Axelsen, today becomes only the 4th men's singles player in Super Series history to reach 3 consecutive finals at the same Super Series event. The other players, of course, are some of the greats of the game: Lee Chong-wei, Chen Long and Lin Dan. For Victor Axelsen to add his name to that list and become only the 4th men's singles player in history to reach one particular